This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. Armenia's Deputy Energy Minister has revealed the government plans within the next month to appoint a director for a newly created state-owned company, tasked with drafting a roadmap to replace the country's aging Soviet-era nuclear power plant. It remains unclear if the post will be taken by a government official or independent expert, Hakob Vardanyan told CivilNet in an exclusive in-studio interview late last week. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's cabinet greenlit the creation of the company earlier this month, earmarking $2 million per year for the firm to conduct a comparative study of all available technologies and present the most optimal solution within the next 2 years. Metsamor, Armenia's sole nuclear power plant, was initially due to be shut down in 2017, but its lifespan has since been extended to 2036. After that, it will have to be decommissioned and replaced. Vardanyan said Armenia is considering options from China, Russia, South Korea, and the United States. He told CivilNet the country already has some offers on the table but would not provide additional details, citing non-disclosure clauses in the contracts. Vardanyan did confirm, though, that Armenia has formally appealed to the United States to join an unspecified agreement that would allow Yerevan to cooperate with Washington on civil nuclear issues. That may refer to so-called 123 agreements, which the United States, under federal law, must sign with other countries before transferring nuclear material or equipment to foreign governments. Washington has 24 such agreements in force, though as of now they do not cover Armenia. Vardanyan did not provide any additional details on the matter. Nuclear power plays a crucial role in Armenia's economy, meeting some 30% of the country's domestic energy needs. As of now, Metsamor's operations are fully dependent on Russia's state-run atomic energy company, which is now leading a $65 million modernization and renovation project at the facility. If you speak Armenian, you can find the full interview with Hakob Vardanyan up now on CivilNet.am or through the link in the video description below. Prosecutors in Armenia have opened a new criminal investigation into Mikayel Minasyan, former President Serzh Sargsyan's son-in-law, as well as 12 other unnamed individuals. In a 76-count indictment, the government alleges the group orchestrated a scheme of massive fraud, bribery, anti-competitive activities, money laundering, and other crimes that together have cost the state some $350 million in losses. That is all according to a video posted today on YouTube by Armenia's Prosecutor General's office announcing the charges. There were no other details made immediately available. Minasyan served in government from 2008 to 2018, initially as Sargsyan's first deputy chief of staff and then as Armenia's ambassador to the Vatican. Aside from his work in government, Minasyan cultivated extensive business interests and media holdings during Sargsyan's rule. He was removed from government after Pashinyan ousted Sargsyan from power in 2018. Since then, Minasyan has been the subject of a number of criminal probes related to alleged corruption during his time in office. Minasyan, who now lives outside of Armenia, did not comment immediately on these latest indictments. He has previously dismissed other cases against him as baseless and politically motivated. Minasyan is one of a number of prominent figures connected with Armenia's former regime who have faced legal issues under Pashinyan's administration, mostly on charges related to the country's landmark 2020 unexplained wealth law. In other news, you can also check out CivilNet's latest dispatch from the village of Semyonovka in Armenia's eastern Gagar-Kunik region. Earlier this week, CivilNet's team traveled to Semyonovka, once home to a thriving community of Malakans, a religious minority who fled persecution in Russia, to find out more about daily life in the village. You can find the full photo story up now on CivilNet.am or through the link in the video description below. And in case you missed it, you can also take a look at CivilNet's latest interview with Roxanne Makasyan, Executive Director of the Genocide Education Project, who sat down with us earlier this month to discuss her organization's mission to expand how schools across the United States teach genocide, including the Armenian genocide. You can find the full interview up now on CivilNet.am or through the link in the video description below. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 5. That's the total number of medals, 4 gold and 1 silver, that Armenian college students won earlier this month at this year's International Mathematical Student Olympiad in Bulgaria. That's according to a tally kept by Armenia's Education Ministry. The yearly contest brings together more than 400 students from nearly 80 countries around the world. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.